Drakengard is not that bad, and I will die on this hill. I will actually die on this hill. Anyways, yeah, we're going live with more Code Vein. Last time we beat Oliver Collins and got to the hold on. Hold the phone. No. Did Marvel create a Filipino-American character with a very unfortunate name? Hold on. Okay, her full name is actually Ariella. Okay, they call her Ari, which apparently is like an insult of some kind. That's that. That's oh man, that's not good. Cute design though. Apparently, apparently, in Filipino, the word Ari, A-R-I, can mean genitals, which is unfortunate as hell. But again, it's a cute design. Just, that's a very unfortunate name. Anyways, enough messing around with that. Let's, without further ado, let's get to more Code Vein. Also, there's a huge sale on Warhammer games right now. So I picked up Space Hulk Deathwing Enhanced Edition, Warhammer 40k Space Marine, and Warhammer 40k Daka Squadron Flyboys Edition. So, might see some streams of that in the future. One of those. Probably Space Hulk because it has multiplayer. And it has like co-op, which apparently is infinitely more fun than the actual main campaign. I mean, yeah, but like at the same time, it's still a very unfortunate name. Like, oh no. Oh. Marvel, you try, but you're just so out of touch. You're trying, bless your hearts, but you're not doing a good job. Okay, there we go. Showed up on screen. Okay. Is my controller not working? There we go. Okay. I was worried for a second. Anyways, on we go. So yeah, before my train of thought got diverted by Marvel not being good at naming characters, last time we beat Oliver Collins and accessed the hub, which is where like all the NPCs are. Basically, like this game's equivalent of like Firelink Shrine, or base of operations, as it were. So we also did some upgrading, I think. I want to say. Yeah, we upgraded our Lost Bardiche a bit. God, don't remind me.
You remember that scene we witnessed at the Vestige? That kind of stuff happens every day here. Silva has taken most of the
Snowflake and
humans who
safe
survived
space. Oh my
protection.
god.
So revenants are left to rely on blood.
Remember
beads alone
Screen
to slake
Time?
their unending thirst. But well, nothing in this world lasts forever.
Those names were just so bad.
Springs started to dry up, and so blood beads grew rarer and rarer.
Screen Time, Snowflake,
Order so
Safe
many
Space,
levying and
B
distributing
negative.
beads won't last much longer either.
Oh, that was so funny.
The world needs
So bad.
beads. Only then can we strive for fairness instead of petty favoritism. That's why we've been exploring the Jail of the Mists. We're doing research to learn all we can about blood beads. But the miasma has been a real problem. It makes our thirst...
Like, I understand the intent behind that, but my guy, it does not work like that.
Now, though, we have a glimmer of hope. Your power can clear the miasma. If you could help us... well, we'd be drawn into a bitter conflict. Still, the truth is, we don't have a lot of hope without you.
I feel bad for talking about this over the serious cutscene. I actually like the story of this game. It's nothing special, but it's engaging for me.
Thanks.
I'm a simple man.
So, it's a done deal? Well then, from now on, you're one of us. Yakumo Shinonome. I'll be looking forward to seeing you in action.
Let's get right into it.
Smug, were you here for the last Code Vein stream? I don't think you were.
We're studying blood beads and their springs. We want to know how...
Either that or you dipped out after a certain point because it was getting
cycles of
late.
producing beads and the composition of the beads themselves. We've made a few discoveries.
Okay.
First of all, we found that there are tubes like capillaries running through the earth. We call
Yeah, no,
them
that's
blood
completely
veins.
fair.
And so far as we can determine, every single blood spring is located on top of one of these blood veins. Also, after comparing blood beads and blood veins, we now know that they are mostly comprised of the same substances.
In other words, we can safely assume that blood springs always form along blood veins. We think that means there must be a source somewhere, a kind of headwaters for the blood beads. Now that we have you around to clear the miasma, we can investigate the springs and follow the blood veins. And hopefully, find the source. Right?
We want to check out the old city ruins first. Sorry for the rush, but we should head out as soon as you're ready.
All right, let me fix my character's beret real quick because you got that little bit of hair poking through. My day was pretty okay. I mowed, so you know, it was a little exhausting, but you know it's how it is. You know, it is what it is. Okay, so let me see here. So how do I fix this again? Oh, right, here we go. Alright, that looks good. That'll do the trick. Alright. Okay, so you can actually like swap out like companions here. So what I want to do, right?
It seems I can restore the blood code of a vestige's creator from elements left in the vestige. If you find any vestiges, please let me know. It could be a chance to grant you additional strength. I have found a purpose. I will give form to the power of the vestige's creator and bind it to your bloodstream. Because you are you. It seems I can receive you.
Okay, let's see.
Such a striking color. I wonder which nation it represents. The world outside is filled with oddities, isn't it? I know a good spot for this.
So, something to note is that you can give characters items, and then you can get trading points with them, which allow you to get different different items from them.
Take care.
So, you know, you can build up relationships with characters and get different like materials, different I believe if you max them out, you can actually get their weapons. Because each character has a unique weapon. Let me see. What have you got that I can get? Okay. Well, let's head back to the outer crossroads and begin our journey. Proper. Oh, it actually seems that you can get trading points by having them as your ally. Okay. That's pretty fun. Okay, we got someone here.
Oh, you're exploring this area too? I'm a merchant of sorts. I wander around selling valuables as I explore. My asthma has gotten pretty thin here lately, eh? I thought it might be dangerous, but it came all the same. I haven't seen a fellow explorer for a while, though. I think we were fated to meet. Take this map of the depths. I'll be around here for a while. If you want to buy anything, let me know. If you have any materials from the old world, I can give you valuables in exchange. Don't hesitate to...
So the depths are like basically like side content you can do to grind out stuff and just generally get stronger. And also, there's like some specific vestiges down there you can only get through the depths. So there is depth specific content. Let's see. Where we go? You're a pretty big guy. And we got another depths map. Okay. Probably try to tackle those before the end of the stream. Just to kind of show you what they're like. They're pretty okay. They're actually intended initially to be like Bloodborne style, like Bloodborne Chalice dungeon style things. You know, like, randomly generated dungeons. And I kind of wish they'd kept that. That would have been cool. But, it's not the end of the world.
That's something.
Expectations exceeded.
That settles it. You're absolutely vital to our operation. There are more blood springs ahead, but the miasma is blocking the way forward. Do you think you could clear it for us again? Thank you. We know where two springs are thanks to past expeditions. Let's go have a look at them.
All right.
Territory up ahead is teeming with the lost.
Sounds good to me.
Watch yourself.
I'll be fine, Yakumo. Don't stress yourself out. I'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. Got more Queen Iron. Faded Comics. By the way, specific partners will benefit more from specific gifts. Like, they like different things. Like, for example, I believe Louis likes books more than other characters. So you'll get more trading points by giving him books. Oh, we got a vestige here. Prometheus Vestige. Oh god! Okay. That guy caught me off guard. Definitely gotta be more careful. Good grief, Louis! Local man goes feral. Holy cow. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, that's a problem. Let me just buff my attack power real quick. I'm gonna heal. And let's get back in there. Alright. Honestly, the presence of a mini-map is so helpful. Oh, hello. And goodbye. I hope you all have had decent... Oh, okay, hello! Anyway, I hope you all have had decent days. At the very least.
Boy, I must be letting my image slip.
Could make that claim. You know what? Fair enough. Okay, that's a big boy. Well, okay, not boy, but you know what I mean. Okay. Let's go for that. Alright. Something to keep in mind, I've played this game a lot, so if it seems easy, that's why. Undoubtedly there's going to be parts where I struggle, but you know. Trust me, I was not anywhere near this good at the game starting out. I'm actually trying to use a weapon I'm unfamiliar with to
Yo, Louis, you smell that?
I'm actually trying to use a weapon I'm unfamiliar with to keep things interesting.
Human blood. An escapee.
It kind of is, yeah.
She run off too. Hey, chumps! What the hell are you doing here?
None of your business.
Oh, really? Then tell me this. Why would scum like you have the sweet stink of a human on ya? The girl belongs to us.
This guy's cruising for a bruising, isn't he?
And you're Ash. That clear?
Please just, like, immediately die. That'd be so funny.
Fresh blood is some powerful stuff. You hanging in there? So, what's the plan now? We know it's just a matter of time until they find that missing human.
You know the plan.
Hell yeah. Let's hope she hasn't been devoured by horrors yet.
Look at Yakumo's weapon, by the way. That thing is a beast of a sword. Okay, let's quickly rest and get our health and regen back. But yeah, it is kind of Anime Souls, but it also has like really good build diversity because you can swap your build on the fly because of how it works. Oh, by the way, that's how you know it's a Souls-like. Does not open from this side. I love that that's a bit of a meme in the community. Like, oh, it has a door that says doesn't open from this side. It's a Souls-like. Yeah. It's a fun. How did that hit me? I swear I got literally hit from nowhere. What? Also, yes, those were, well, I hesitate to call them dogs, but they're clearly dog-adjacent monsters. I played way too much Dark Souls to be fooled by pretending to be dead enemies. You attack every single corpse that even remotely looks like it's not a part of the environment. No, they're not good boys. Oh god, the breakdancers! Oh god, Louis, my guy. I feel like Louis kind of carrying me a bit. What the hell is going on here? I mean, here's the thing. I don't think that's a dog necessarily. It just kind of has that like Like, it's clearly meant to be something resembling a dog, but I do not believe that it itself is a dog. If that's a dog, then I shudder to think of what this world considers to be not a dog. So I remember there's being something important over here. Scent of blood is used to lure out the lost. There's a high likelihood you become surrounded, but special rewards prepared for those who can survive the onslaught and defeat every last one of them. So yeah, this right here, there's no way it wasn't meant to be like some kind of invasion system. And I'm kind of sad that it got cut. Oh god, I'm getting thrashed. Come on. Kill. Kill. One joke, Fondy, that makes me want to do a thing where, like, oh god, Louis, please! I want to do a thing where I just put, like, that the Donkey Kong not funny didn't laugh on my, on a soundboard. Is that it? All of them? Nope, it's not. Oh god, it's the prank dancers. I actually considered doing that earlier. Actually has a stream deck just for that. Oh my god, that's amazing. Also, hi, Weir. It reminds me of, okay, I watched this YouTuber called The Russian Badger, right? Who he's great. He's great. He does really good content, but he has a friend named Skulker, who Skulker is the guy with the soundboard, right? Like that's his bit. He's the guy with the soundboard. And one of the things on his soundboard is the not funny. Didn't laugh, you know? He uses it very sparingly, but whenever he does use it, it's very good. I love his... The thing I love about Russian Badger is just how much work he puts into his content. Like, he is one of those YouTubers who is the definition of quality over quantity. And one of my favorite things he does is he actually tries his best to, like, explain a game. He'll have instead of just being, like, an unfocused highlights video, it'll just be, like, he'll have a video going over how a game works, he'll have a video going over how a specific character works, and all the antics you can get up to with them. So there's, like, kind of a story to them, you know? There's, like, any kind of an arc to it. Also, I have no healing left, so that's a problem. Oh, whoa, game kind of chugged a bit there. I don't think the game likes those enemies. You rigged chat point forward. Oh my god, that's amazing. I spent 1 minute on Twitter today. Twitter brain rot is real. Yeah, as someone who regularly uses Twitter, Twitter is a hellscape that needs to be removed from this reality. I already went this way. Destroy the dogs! Kill them all! Dogs in Souls-likes do not have rights. There is no such thing as a good boy in a Souls-like. I have a very particular vendetta against dog enemies or dog-like enemies in Dark Souls and games like it. They're almost always incredibly jumpy and incredibly infuriating to fight against. Every time, without fail. Okay, I remember this bit being rough. Gotta be careful. Okay, yeah, you know, Louis, I'm just gonna... What? It's okay, it's supposed to be attack... Louis. It's supposed to be attached to her blood veil, which is like a, it's basically armor. And the backstab animation is different depending on, like, what kind of blood veil you're using. But I have a thing enabled where the blood veil isn't visible, so it looks like it's coming out of her rear. It's very unfortunate, but also kind of funny. It looks far less unfortunate with the blood veil on, but I really like how my character looks, so I want to keep it on. I want to keep it like this. Knew it. I knew at least one of you wasn't actually dead. Good grief, dude. That guy went into full panic mode for a second. Fragrant tea. Yeah, I kind of felt like doing something today. Plus, I felt bad about how I kind of flubbed the previous stream by spending like an hour on the character creator after I'd already like started playing the game. So I figured, you know what, I'll do a bonus stream. Besides, I've kind of realized that like taking specific breaks, it's so weird. If I try to stick to any kind of schedule, right? Any kind, even a schedule where I'm explicitly not doing things for a certain length of time, it doesn't help. It just doesn't. Like, literally the best course of action for me is to just stream and take breaks whenever I want. It just doesn't work. I don't know why. It's like I put myself to a schedule, and then it makes my life worse. I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright, excellent. More health. Okay. What? You cheeky git! If you think it is, then whatever. But I do appreciate the concern, though. I really do appreciate the concern quite a bit. Got him. Okay. This part, like I said before, I remember this bit being kind of rough early game. Because, like, you don't have a whole lot of room to move. Those guys have guns. I gotta approach this carefully. I've got a two-handed sword. Hold on. Okay, he's coming this way. Here's what I'm gonna do, right? Actually, hold on. Yeah, let me do that. Okay. So now I can switch to on the fly. Oh, I don't have the range for that. Okay. That's one. Oh, that thing's aggroed. I don't know how it took her that long. Well, this went south fast. Okay. Okay, yeah. No. Yes, by all means, just come over here. Makes my life so much easier. Aha! Got him! Please fall off the edge. That would make my day. Oh, that won't make my day. Crap! Yeah, no, this section kind of sucks. Thank God I got that shortcut, though. If I didn't get that shortcut, I would have been mighty tilted about that. Mighty tilted. Okay. Hold on, I'm curious about something. Can I hit that? Okay, no, they thought of that. It'd be funny if they didn't, though. Alright. Hold on, I need to do something. Where did I put it? Give me just a minute here. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna have to mute my my desktop sound so I don't spoil the joke. It took that long for that to open. Holy cow. hold on. I already have this installed. Why do I need to reinstall it? I don't get it. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, someone pinged everyone on the Russian Patrick Discord, and it's just going off. It's just going feral. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my God. Come on! All this for a stupid ass joke. I just want to get this set up, man. Why is a Russian badger? Okay. Okay, I got that downloaded. Now, let me freaking update this program. Wait, what? You do? Oh, come on. This stream's a gong show. Okay, there we go. It worked. Good grief. Oh my god, I'm going feral. I'm going feral. Hold on. Format, extract audio. Okay. Extract. Hold on. Okay, maybe don't base boost it. Maybe don't base boost it. I'm like, I'll raise the, I'll raise the volume, and then I just get blasted. Okay, there we go. There we go. That should be fine. That should be fine. Okay. Okay. There we go. This should be interesting when uploaded. Oh, absolutely. It's gonna be great. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. 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 Now, I can finally do the joke. Finally do the bit. That was probably super loud. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, that should be a decent volume. Hold on. Okay, one more test to make sure I can do this while I'm actually playing the game. This is so stupid. I mean, you can keep trying, but I'll hit you with the not funny didn't laugh if you fail. I've weaponized the stream. Okay, you have fun over. Okay, come on, come on. Ooh! Just need to get past this enemy. Come on. Oh my god, Louis! Okay, I way overcommitted and ran myself out of stamina. That was completely my fault. Why do y'all watch this garbage? I'm mostly joking. Hey, Fondy. It's not too loud, is it? Like, I'll gladly mess with, like, the volume settings if it's too loud for y'all. Oh, God. A joke that took way too long to set up and probably was not worth it. Oh God, I can't see a thing. Get it, kill it, kill! Oh God. Oh no. Kill it, kill it. Okay, I know it's just a typo, but for some reason, when I saw that, I thought you were saying, does that imply I'm the only one Apple to produce jokes? I know it's a typo, don't worry. Just my stupid brain, my stupid monkey brain was like, hee Apple. I don't know. I remember there being a missile nearby. Around here somewhere. Yes, here we go. Hey guys, you want me to sum up Annoying Orange in one soundbite?
Not funny. Different map.
Just I don't know how I ever found I don't know how I ever found Annoying Orange funny. Because it's the same joke every time, and it's not even a particularly good one, you know? Like, if it's the same joke every time, and it's a good joke, then it can be funny. But Annoying Orange isn't fun. No, that's so cursed! I wonder who like, the first VTuber as we know them now was. It's like, you know, obviously we had stuff like Face Rig before. How did Annoying Orange even get a show on Cartoon Network? Money. Pure and simple. At the time, Annoying Orange was a pretty big brand. Which is unfortunate. But, not like there's anything we can do about that. Except be glad that the show failed. I don't know why I'm using the bayonet, but okay. Yeah, like I said, Annoying Orange has one joke, and it's not even a good one. I still find it incredibly funny that they tried to turn a remaster of their first ever episode into an NFT, but people managed to get their hands on it anyway, and they ended up just releasing it for free because they couldn't make any money off of it. Okay. So, yeah, I remember this fight being tough. And don't even tell me that me saying there's a boss fight is a spoiler. It's a wide open area in a Souls-like. It's a boss fight.
We lost the race. Well, strength succeeds where speed fails.
Wait, this place is...
Hurry it up, damn wretch! Without your blood, we'll all suffer. Or didn't you think about that when you ran off?
Guys. Vibe checked. She has examined your vibes and has found them to be unsatisfactory. Why did we save him?
Safe.
He's a jerk. Even Yakumo's like, my guy. Alright. Second boss. Butterfly Delirium. Oh, okay. I already got hit pretty hard. So this is a poison boss. With all that entails. So, you know. And poison in this game is no joke. Like, it doesn't... It just doesn't. I mean, it's an anime action RPG. I don't know what you expected. Should probably use the bayonet for better dodging. Oof. Yeah, the character designs of this game are really good, honestly. Oh, phase 2 time. Every boss has a second phase, and I really like that. But yeah, as far as early game bosses go, this one's actually pretty good. And pretty difficult. Definitely want to stay away from it while it's doing that, though. Louis, you might want to heal. Well, I'm not healing you. Obama lost my face. And that's me dead. Okay. To be fair, that did start off pretty messy, so... Joe Biden played as Luigi on Mario Kart? Well, Joe Biden has good taste in Mario characters, then. Luigi's very good. Okay, I'm going to use this, right? I'm going to acquire some new abilities. Okay. Acquire inherent gifts. I feel like actually Caster wouldn't be a bad pick for this fight. So yeah, I can also switch partners. I'm going to switch to Yakumo so that he can play close range, right? And I can play long range. Okay, so let's see. Swamp for Caster. That's a close range attack. Takes a lot of Ichor to use. And let's see what blood veils I have that will work best with this. So this seems to be the best one for dark gifts. So we're going to go with this. It does limit my dodge ability, though. Let's not be a min-maxer, yeah.
Bring it any time.
Yakumo, don't get concerned with the small fry. Come on. How much damage does this do? Ooh, that does a good chunk of damage. Yeah, the character designs in this are very anime, for better or worse. Personally, I like them a lot. I like the character designs in this game a lot. Especially this one. I kind of like how all of the oh no, that's a problem. Get her off of me, please, Yakumo. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Hey, Yakumo, please. Yakumo, please. Yakumo! Yakumo, we need to have a talk about what happened back there. Hello, Gagsy. That was... Environments. Don't have anything I can use there, unfortunately. Okay. So... I need a lot of anti-venom. So... I imagine... That was a mistake. I imagine there's someone back at the base that I can buy it from. Probably... I've forgotten her name. Merchant girl. That lady. Okay. Hold on. Gagsy, here's what I think of that emote. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry. Don't mind me, Delirium. Let me just, goodbye. I'm out. No, don't ban Gagsy. I want that emote gone. Promptly spam it. Anyways, how are you doing today, Gagsy? Hope you're doing okay. I'm positive we can't ban people for using emotes we don't like. That's not how that works. We ban people for breaking the rules. Coco, that was her name. Coco. Okay.
So, Louis seems to think don't get the wrong idea. I consider this an investment.
And it allows for safe exploration with its balanced stats and gifts related to stamina and haze. I don't know why it didn't play the text-to-speech. I promise I have zero clue why. I don't have it muted. Thank you, Streamlabs. Very
I've
cool.
got a whole new life. But seriously?
Anyways,
Want it? I got it.
so... I don't like those quotation marks. Okay, so... I'm gonna buy a few of those.
Come.
Thanks to everyone's hard. Buying
What?
something?
What weapons do you have? Nothing I want. Okay. And for blood... Ooh, you actually have a decent selection of blood veil. Ooh, modified blue hounds with high resistance to status effects. That's actually really good for me. Alright.
Okay.
Well, what I'm going to do,
Yes, if you want.
I'm going to head to the depths,
Just tell me where
and we're going to show these off. Which, I mean,
territory from here on. Take care.
I don't know how you didn't do that. I didn't know that. Seems kind of... It seems kind of obvious. Oh, by the way, Smug. I bet I might have already told you. I like Weir. I like how that didn't show up. I like how that didn't show up on the stream chat. Anyway, Smug, did I show you the content creator Hood Nature? I think you'd like him a lot. He does a lot of animal facts and describes them in like really fun ways.
No harm in being prepared.
He's a really good content creator. I like him. Yeah, he's great. I loved his video on the Goblin Shark so much. And also his video where he just roasted the koalas for just being like... Koalas are so stupid! Like, okay, I don't think you guys understand just how stupid koalas are. You need to be educated. These guys are so stupid. Koalas are so stupid that they primarily eat eucalyptus leaves. But if you were to take those leaves off of the tree, put them on a plate, and put them in front of the koala, it would sit there and starve to death because it can't recognize it as food. Additionally, pandas have heads full of fluid around their brain to soften the impact from falling out of the tree. Because they keep falling out of trees. Like, that is the epitome of working around the problem. Like, instead of evolving, like, stronger claws to like, have a better grip and therefore not fall out as much, they were just like, nah, let's fill our brains with... Let's just fill our heads with fluid. That'll help. That'll help with the head trauma. No, it doesn't, Weir. Those don't show up on stream, and that makes me sad. For those of you who can't see it, Weir is using, like, ASCII symbols or something to post, like, Doge and the crewmate. Yakumo, no! Okay, granted, that's not really much of a boss fight, but good lord. But yeah, no, koalas are just brain dead. They are literally... What gets me about pandas, right, is they're capable of eating meat, but they just eat bamboo. I don't know why they eat bamboo. And because it gives them barely anything, they have to eat so much of it. Koalas and pandas are going to go extinct before the end of the century, and it's not going to be our fault at all, because they're just that dumb. In fact, I'm convinced that our conservation efforts are the reason why they haven't gone extinct yet, out of sheer incompetence. We're keeping them alive and hoping that evolution fixes them. In the words of Hood Nature, well, okay, not exactly, but like, to kind of twist a quote of his, there's being stupid and then there's being God's least favorite. Oh my god, I love it when animals are just, like, straight up dumb, because it makes me feel a little less bad about humanity being stupid at times. Like, we're not real, like, animals aren't exactly the smartest of the... And, like, when I mean stupid, I mean as in the case of koalas and pandas, where they are literally killing their species with their incompetence instead of trying to actually survive. I have not, but that sounds amazing. Bamboo tastes better, obviously. But yeah, but that'd be like living off of a diet of entirely candy. Like, you're fully capable of consuming actual sources of nutrition, but instead you just choose to eat candy. Okay, this is getting bad. This is looking bad. Okay, we pulled through that wave. Okay, that didn't go according to plan. Oh god! The stun lock is real right now. Yakumo's carrying me low-key, though. Like, this man's a beast. Oh my god! Yakumo doesn't care! He just goes off! He doesn't care at all! A local man commits genocide with a really big sword. Yakumo, please.
Bring it anytime.
Oh my god! Yakumo, please! Difference between the difference being when an animal's stupid, they die. When a human is stupid, more people die. I mean, that depends on the brand of stupidity. And in the case of the animal, they're literally killing their entire species with like gross incompetence. So, I feel like that's not a fair comparison. Like, the incompetence is species-wide. Every single one of them is doing the exact same stupid thing. Whereas, some humans do the stupid thing, other humans don't, you know? Oh, man. Pandas don't sit on their babies. What? I'm sorry, what? That's so stupid. Oh my god, why? Why are animals like this? Only get 2 days a year. Oh my god, I love dumb animal facts so much. You guys don't understand. They're so good. Oh my god. Guys, you gotta understand, right? Hold on. You gotta understand. I'm a Christian, right? I believe in God. I believe that God created the world and the universe and all that. So whenever I see animals being incompetent, I just wonder what was going through God's head when he created them like that. Oh, that's cute. I like whales. Whales are good. Okay, I really need to stop spam tapping. Okay. And before anyone asks, yes, this is a reskin of the first boss. Oof.
No harm in being prepared.
Dude straight up sounds like Berserk 2016 sound design team. By the way, so, you know, we beat that boss, right? You want to see something really stupid about the depths? You want to see something that makes these really good for grinding? That boss arena is empty, right? You can respawn bosses in the depths. So I could just go back there and fight him again, if I want to. And I think I will. Don't hyenas like actually form like proper bonds and friendships with humans and other hyenas? Like to the point where hyena mothers will actually show their lead humans they befriended to their babies to show them to them, even though they don't do that to other hyenas. I think that's very pure. There will never be anyone who can convince me coyotes aren't the spawn of the devil, though. I hate coyotes so much. Oh, okay, I got punished for that. Oh, the damage. That's a good...
No harm.
I mean, yeah, no one's perfect. Alright. There's a shark species with a long tail they use to whip and stun schools of fish to eat them. Wow. I guess the lesson of the day is that the ocean is terrifying. I have to agree with Hood Nature. I'd rather deep throat a cactus than go in the ocean. Like, I would far prefer that. Yeah. Though, to be fair, I am biased because coyotes kill cats, and anything that kills a cat, it just ends up immediately, permanently on my shit list. I'm trying to swear less, but I feel like that's warranted there.
What is it? Take care.
Actually, let me hit the second depths map just before I, No! No, we're...
When we could use all the missile.
Dude, we know about the Goblin Shark. That's actually the first video of Hood Natures I saw.
But now even the staunchest explorers are swallowed up. They must have left coordinates lead. If you find, we'll take...
Fun fact, I remember I looked it up, and apparently the reason that so many deep sea fish are so butt ugly is because they can't see, so they don't need to develop attractive physical traits. So their bodies are entirely utilitarian in nature.
I'll lead the way. Just tell me where we're going.
Alright, now let's hit the Den of
I'll
Darkness.
explore territory from here on.
Deep feet? No! No, leave me alone, Weir. I stumble over my words sometimes, okay? Cut me some slack. Give me a break here. That's why they're also usually pale or see-through. Figured as much. Honestly, I think deep sea fish actually look kind of cool. Like, morbidly cool, you know? Like, oh, that's really creepy, but that's also kind of cool. You know? Like, they're absolutely terrifying, but in a really interesting and neat way. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. Oh my god. Smug, no. That's awful. Oh my god. That is the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. You can't just do... God. I can believe it, honestly. Shark attacks are shockingly rare. It's kind of one of those things where, like, you know, you've got, like, plane... Like, you know how plane crashes, whenever they happen, they make the news? It's because they're so rare, so it's a noteworthy occurrence. You know, it's something out of the ordinary. That kind of logic. Didn't like Jaws super poison the well for like shark? For like the sharks. Bleh. Didn't Jaws super poison the well for shark reputations? Like, it caused people to be way more afraid of sharks than they actually needed to be. I remember seeing something about that a while back. Yeah, I'm kind of one of those people who generally believes that fiction doesn't have as much bearing on reality as some people would have you think. But there are exceptions to that. You know, like, for example, Jaws causing people to be afraid of sharks. Like, more so than they actually needed to be. Oh no, absolutely. They don't really care unless they're hungry or someone's bleeding in the ocean, which, like, if you get into the ocean when you're hurt or you cut yourself, you should get out of the water anyway, because you don't want that in the wound, you know? Yeah, cautious, respectful fear, not oh god, oh god, oh god, kill it, you know? Like, from what I understand, generally the only time a shark will go for a person is if they act like something they recognize as prey, or if they're bleeding, and the scent of blood will set them off. I think that's how that works. Like, when a shark is nearby, you want to be as calm as you possibly can. Or at least as physically calm as you possibly can be. Even if internally you're having a panic attack. Yeah. Like, poke, poke, poke. I think there's actually a kind of shark that's completely passive. Like, it just goes around filtering water for food, and it just doesn't care. It just vibes. Yeah, whale shark. Whale shark. Apparently, I mean, you say that, but bears are kind of not to be messed with. Like, I'm pretty sure that bears will vibe. Actually, no, weird. You want to know what the real godless killing machine is? Anteaters. Those things will vibe check you for existing. You'd be surprised. Like, they have these, like, ridiculously sharp claws, curved claws that are just... Oh, man, the amount of damage they can deal is insane. I got caught between saying insane and obscene. I'm so stupid. I'm so sorry. That sounded so dumb. Like, T-pose and will sever arteries. Yeah. Anteaters are horrifying. They're like if you gave a gorilla a long nose and sharp claws. So, on one end of the evolutionary insanity spectrum, you've got koalas evolving to literally extinction, like to the point where they're going to go extinct because of their own incompetence. And then on the other hand, you've got anteaters, which evolved to eat termites and break through hard as cement termite hills. Just, dear God, man, that's horrifying. Yeah, no one wants to mess with an anteater. Well, no one with a brain, anyway. I'm sure a sufficiently stupid person would absolutely tussle with an anteater and just get clapped. Like, they're just gone. That's it. It's curtains for you, my guy. Okay, do that. From what I understand, like... Yeah, no, alligators are cool, but they get vibe checked by hippos, so... Hippos are also godless killing machines! Hippos scare me. The more I learn about hippos, the more horrifying they become. Wasps, I'm pretty sure wasps serve some kind of, like, purpose in the world, but they do not... Why do they have to be such jerks about it? They have a reason to exist, but they just seem to think that, like, oh, I have a purpose to exist. Therefore, I can be rude to everyone. What would happen if you gave a chainsaw anger issues and legs? And the ability to run 30 miles per hour? There is a specific kind of wasp that are chill, though. Dirt daubers, I believe they're called. There's this other kind, Dad? I feel like this is like the billionth time I've asked you this, but what was that kind of wasp that, like, it just wanted to be left alone? Yes. Yeah. So dirt daubers and cicada killer wasps are generally just chill. Like, we were actually out mowing in the backyard, and there were a bunch of cicada killer wasps just flying around. They actively avoided us. They didn't want any trouble.
Thanks to everyone's...
The really bad, like I heard my dad say this, but the really bad ones are the red wasps. Those things are demons.
What do you want to upgrade?
Okay, I got that fully upgraded. We should probably upgrade this as well. And...
Which blood veil do you want to upgrade?
Am I able to upgrade? Yes, I can. Yes, I am. So I need 4 of that.
Okay.
I've got just... If you want it, I got it.
Wasps are evolving to be more horrific, sadly. I can believe it.
Come again.
Oy.
Hi. Which blood veil do you want to upgrade?
Alright. We've got everything I'm equipped with maxed out. Now, let me just, Use these. And let's go look at some memories, shall we? Hey, Io. I'm probably going to call her Io, because I just like the sound of Io more. You gonna let me talk to you? Thank you.
What is it?
Okay. So I've got a few vestiges I can restore. I think I'm going to start with this one. Yeah, that's called Cordyceps. It's what the zombies in The Last of Us are based on.
Our scouts have finally discovered the Queen's location. We're sending you in under orders to track down and destroy any Lost in the area.
Destroy the Lost? But how? We haven't even finished our training yet.
You'll learn in the field, Revenant. Protect your hearts, and you will never die. Your sacrifice will help open a path to the future.
Friends! It's their own damn fault. Kids shouldn't flash blood beads around like that if they want to stay out of trouble. They were practically begging for us to lift them. But hey, don't be worried though. We're gonna let you live. As long as you work your ass off for us, that is. Damn you! You enjoy this!
Those hellish days went on and on. Stealing to survive. To us, it was only natural. I was ordered to take blood beads from other kids, ones that were just like me. As long as they could get beads, they would live. Survival was more bead to bead than day to day. That was when Louis came along and reached out to me. No one had ever done that for me before.
Smog, no, that's so cursed. Okay, we probably shouldn't mention, like, what the context of that is, but if you know, you know. Oh my god.
That was Kevin. He was a young Revenant boy who I met in my travels. In the end, brought to his death. He was someone that I never should have forgotten. It's hard to believe that I could let something so important just slip away. Sorry, I don't mean to bother you, but there may be other memories of mine scattered around. If there are, I'd like to get them back. I may discover
Smug, literally what did I just say?
I made a decision to face my past head on. That's how our world is. I'm sure you
Hello, Lady Hub. Welcome to whatever the hell this is. It's nice to see ya. Nice to see ya.
lives easier. I have crossed blades with their miserable sword on more than one occasion, while I was researching the blood beads. It was a small thing, but I was certain that it would do some good.
We've just completely skipped over this cutscene. I'd like to point out. Like, we just missed everything there. Io, please, don't immediately go to bed. I gotta go through this wake-up animation every time.
What is it?
Okay. I need to find the Prometheus Vestige Part D. If I want to repair that. Well, it's more like koalas are deleting themselves off the face of the earth. Thank you for the bits, Lady Hub. Let's see. I feel like we're ready to go take on that, ready to go take on Butterfly Delirium. Properly. Because I've got a few things, you know, I've got everything. Okay. Let's see. Let's go here. Actually, yeah, no, that's actually a good idea. Let me acquire that. Okay. And then max out proficiency. I have what I need to do that. And definitely want that. Okay, I don't have what I need to do that. But, okay. Let me just take that on. Let's see, acquire, inherit gifts. Go here, right? Ooh, that actually sounds pretty good. Okay, now. Oh, wow, that takes a lot. And I mean a lot. Holy cow. Oh, that sounds really good. Alright. We'll spend the remainder of our haste to level up. And now, teleports to the park ruins. And let's see if we can take out Butterfly Delirium. Or Butterfly of Delirium, I believe. I think I might have missed an of in that in that name. Yeah, how are you doing today, Lady Hub? Hope you're doing okay. Doing fine. Okay, I now have a way to cure Venom, which is insanely good, considering that this boss is capable of inflicting it. Good grief, Yakumo! Yakumo does not know what mercy or pity is. He just goes. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I will say one thing I will never appreciate in Souls-likes is people putting enemies right before bosses. Like, please just let me go to the boss arena and thank you. Mercy and pity are overrated. Clearly they are to him. Okay. Butterfly of Delirium. Yeah, okay, it's of Delirium. I was correct. Hold on. How much does that cost? Two for a full recovery on Venom? That's insanely good. Holy cow. Yeah, orcas have zero chill. They're the real godless killing machines. Yeah, I'm staying away from that. Okay, yeah, this is going a lot better. Oh, okay, okay. Back off. Yes! Okay. Heal up. I swear I just heard the pyro flamethrower sound effect from TF2 for a second there. I guess it must be from a sound library that these guys pulled from. But you know, that's completely valid. Okay. She is low. Because it's a good song. Oh god, I'm getting thrashed. Hold on. It's been an interesting stream, Lady Hub. Okay, that was a bad idea. Oh. Yakumo, please heal. Heal! Yakumo! Should not have resurrected him. That was a bad idea. Okay, but we got a lot further on that attempt. Hold on, I'm gonna quickly equip that regen inducer I got. Because it's basically a one-time use healing item.
No harm in being prepared.
Yeah, orcas are psychotic. They frighten me. Of course, she's right on top of my haze. Okay. They are quite cool, though. I will give you that. How did that miss? Like, no, I want to play back on that. How did that miss? I hit it right in front of her. Okay, I need to get back some I-Core really quick. Oh, that was a... How did that work out in my favor? That was a really... That was a really dumb dodge. Okay, she seems to be focused on Yakumo, which is good for me. Which is a way to tell how much healing your ally has. Oh, she's going for me. That took a bit to hit me, holy cow. Okay, gonna quickly heal just to be safe. Get that off. Heal up. Yakubo's getting thrashed over there, but that's fine. Hey, Sunbarik! Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you here, dude.
Bring it any time.
Yeah, no, she's pretty cool. And she is also now dead. Thank you, Yakumo. Very cool. Kill him.
You awake? You? I remember you. Where's the girl? Answer me! Where did you take her?
We're taking custody of the girl.
That human belongs to us. We will take her back.
Humans aren't property. They have the same right to live that any of us do.
Yakumo just pulled out a Glock.
They have no rights. And why shouldn't we feed on them? We're the ones keeping them safe after all. Why were we kicked out of our graves? Who did we die for? Again and again at the Queen's hand. We writhe with this terrible thirst. We live in fear of joining the ranks of the lost. And for whose sake? It's all in the service of humans. If blood is the only price they have to pay, then they have a pretty good deal. That doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want with them. And what about the rights of revenants? Huh? It's not like we're choosing to live this way because it's such a barrel of laughs.
That should be enough to get you through a month or so.
Whoa, whoa, hold on a minute.
Just make sure that you and I never cross paths again. This is your one and only warning.
No way. The Crimson Sword?
It would appear that Louis has a bit of a reputation.
I guess we'll be rationing for a while. Oh well. What is lost can be found again, huh?
I swear I'll end it. The Revenant's suffering must end.
I really like Louis' mask. It's such a cool, like it looks like it kind of has like a skull look to it, you know? By the way, look at all look at all of like the step markers on the mini map.
Okay, we can trace the flow of the blood beads from here. Just a sec. Give me a moment to finish this, then we can head out. Our destination is this way. This should get us there.
We set? All right then. I know you're there.
Oh God.
What are you?
Stay back! I'm the one who decides how I live. I won't listen to you anymore.
Look at all the cuts on her.
That's fine. Just put down the knife.
I'm sick and tired of it. Day after day having my blood sucked by every passing revenant. I'm not an animal.
She's just...
We can help you.
This poor girl.
I know someone who can take you to one of the government shelters for humans. If you ask, they'll take you in, and you'll be able to live in safety.
What?
You won't have to spend your days living in fear of revenants anymore. Although you will be asked to donate blood.
It's a trick. Do you really think I'm going to fall for that?
This poor
Everything you
girl.
need to know is on that paper. You're
Look
the
at her.
one who decides how you live.
But why?
I think the time for sacrifices is over. That's all. Alright, we should hurry.
I like how within 2 cutscenes, Louis has already been proven to be someone who understands why what's going on is wrong and wants to make things better. Like, he's not the kind of person to just sit by and advocate for change without actually doing anything. He's out there trying to solve the problems that this world has.
I thought all revenants were the same. But I guess there are guys like you out there too, huh? Sorry about earlier. I'll try to be more positive about the shelter. Thanks for helping me out.
See, here's the thing. The guys who make God Eater and Code Vein, they're not very good at creating, like, subversive stories. They're not Yoko Taro, but they are really good at creating likable characters that make tropey stories enjoyable and engaging. Like, a lot of their characters do fall into specific, like, you know, traditional anime character archetypes, but they're characterized and written so well that I don't think anyone with a brain should care. And besides, what's the problem with character archetypes? They're written well, then it's fine, you know? It's not like there's any such thing as an original creative thought nowadays. Like, it does a really good job of making you trust Louis. It makes you want to put your faith in him as a leader. He's just a genuinely good guy who wants the world to be better. You know? He wants the best for the people he cares about and the world he cares about. And that's really respectable. A good man. Ooh, this area.
This place has changed completely too.
Yeah. Seems like everything's changed since the Great Collapse. The only thing that stayed the same is our appearance. Come on. We won't find the source by reminiscing.
It's my fault.
You say something, Louis?
No.
Why didn't I?
Is this really my...
Smug. Alright, let's see what this memory is. I think this might actually be the last vestige we need. At least as far as Louis is concerned.
Hey there, Louis. Are your classes done for the day?
Is Cruz awake?
She sure is. In fact, she seems to be in a pretty good mood today, too. Go on ahead and see her. Here's your visitation pass.
Thanks.
If you remember, Cruz is the person from the tutorial. So, you know, keep that in mind.
And then, what did the professor say?
He said, well, there's no cure like the obscure.
Another groaner.
I hope The experiments end soon. So, how are you feeling?
I'm fine. Could be worse. Your sister has been taking good care of me, so don't worry. I'm the only one who can do it. And I have you and the others watching over me. So I'll be okay. Anyway, enough about that. I want to hear more of your stories from school.
Oh, you're here early again, Louis. Is school on a break right now?
Yeah. The professors are devoting all their time to research lately. How's Cruz?
Well, we're having a hard time suppressing what's causing the rejection. Ordinarily, we wouldn't let you see her.
I see. Thanks. I appreciate it. Does it hurt?
Yeah. Why?
Huh?
Why does it have to be me?
Cruz, are you okay?
I won't stop fighting. I won't give up. So stay with me. Please. Please, Louis. I'm sorry.
Cruz, I can't.
Louis. Stop me. Please. Please. Kill me.
I can't.
What have I done?
Someone help!
Save yourself.
It's my fault.
Why didn't I?
That was real. A genuine memory from my past. From when the Queen... From when Cruz frenzied. That was real. Guess I can't really hide anything from you, huh?
I'm still not completely sure what happened back then. All I know is that when I finally came to, I was a revenant. I heard a lot of folks died then, but
So yeah. That's a lot to take in. Of course, I don't want to really start speaking on like the lore yet because there is a lot to get through in terms of like what the Queen was, why she was created, all that kind of stuff. Like there's a lot to go through there.
Would want to relive that. I couldn't stop Cruz from going into a frenzy. So many people lost their lives, including my sister. I wanted to forget. forget my frailty. But if we can find the source and ensure a stable supply of blood beads, then revenants will be freed from their thirst. Once that happens, there will no longer be any need for Silva's levy system, and humans and revenants will finally be able to live together in peace. I'm going to take responsibility for my past. I think it's the least I can do.
Then stop talking about it. Let's get it done. Are we ending this nightmare or what? You can't charge forward if you're always looking back.
Yeah, I know.
Prometheus Vestige 1. Okay, I'll be right back. I need to go and just stretch my legs a bit, and I need to go get something to drink. So I'll be right back. Shouldn't take long. You know, I'm aware. I've had sparkling water before. All right. Yeah, let's see. Huh. Usually sparkling water is a lot less, usually the taste of sparkling water is actually pretty weak. This is pretty good. Mom, I like the key lime. I like the key lime. It's pretty good. Pretty decent. Hello. Okay.
No harm in being prepared.
Okay, okay. Okay, Yakumo just comes in and cleans up. Okay, that's fine, dude. You get him, Tiger. Good grief, Yakumo is so stupid. Oh, hello. Alright, Yakumo, kill him. Get him. What are you doing? Okay, fine. What? Alright. Sure. Yeah, I see you there. I'm not stupid. I swear we just destroy everything we come across. Like, good grief. Now, I've actually felt really revitalized because my art's actually been gaining some traction recently, which feels super good. Okay, there's a vestige up there. I definitely want that. Actually, Should we just save all of the vestiges and then, like, do them all in one big lore dump stream? Should we do that? I think that'd be funny. Okay, I know it makes sense for a guy that's able to wield a sword that big to be able to just throw everything around like that. I know that makes sense, but it's still very funny to me. Of course, there are some vestiges we're going to have to do before certain points, but I'll know what those are. I'll know what those are, so we don't have to worry about that. All the, like, side vestiges are the ones I'll do in the lore jump stream. What was that, Yakumo? By the way, I'd like to point out everything this guy can do, you're fully capable of doing as well. So it's not even a case of, like, oh, he's better than you. No, you can actually become that ridiculously strong. If you use the right setup. Please, please. You were literally standing on thin air. Alright. Let me just do that. And... hello, sir. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? Actually, maybe Count Dracula would be a better, like, thing to say, like, because, you know, vampires.
Bring it anytime.
Oh god, these things. Ow. Rude. Hey, Yakumo, please don't attack that. Never mind. It knows I'm here. Yakumo, I swear if you alert this thing. Come on. Surprise! Good grief, Yakumo! I'm pretty sure Yakumo wouldn't know what the meaning of chill is if he drenched himself in ice water. Not that I'm complaining, it helps. And now I'm all the way back here. God dang it, Bobby. Okay. Let's try dropping down here. There's an enemy there immediately waiting for me, but I got him. Goodbye. Thank you. Come again. Oh, wait, no, you're not dead. Okay, now you're dead. Alright. Wait, no. Hold on. No. I saw something over here. On the mini-map. Yes! Excellent. Okay. Rotten missile. Oh my word, this key lime sparkling water is really sweet. It's kind of sour too, like kind of sour sweet. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, we're not doing panty shots with my character. We're not doing that. We're gamers, not degenerates. Ow. Excuse me? Rude. I do not appreciate what you are doing with that rifle of yours, madam. I can't talk today. I just straight can't talk. It's just impossible. I can't speak.
You're expected to pull your own weight in this squad.
Okay, we got a Darkseeker vestige, part B. So we're probably looking for a part A soon. We ended up doing this area completely out of order. But you know what? It's an action RPG. That's actually a good thing to be able to do. I actually like it when you can do stuff like that. As long as you end up at the same conclusion. You know? I swear I barely need to do any work with these small fry. Like, Yakumo just does everything for me.
How's this?
Alright. Let's see what happens. Yep. There it is. I was trying to kill Steel. Would have been funny if it worked, but it didn't. Oh, that's a lot over there. Yakumo, please help! Okay, that wasn't worth it. Thank you, Yakumo. Very cool. Alright, see you, Smug. Hope you sleep well. I'm pretty sure there's a way up there. Is it down here? Might be. Let's find out. There's only one way to, after all. Oh, hello! Goodbye. He's just gone. Ooh, a missile. Heck yeah. Alright. I actually forgot this existed here. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Ooh, I forgot about this. Okay. Activation's Fang. And acquired ice buff. Alright, doubled my levels, I think. Or, not exactly, but I'm at level 24 now is the point. Town of Sacrifice.
Bring it any time.
New depth map. Hello. And goodbye. Hello, sir. Oh God, no! Note to self, don't try to pick up items in the middle of a fight. Lesson learned. I got punished super hard for that.
No harm in being prepared.
Okay, got my haze back. So that's good. Good lord. I just got sent to Brazil super hard. Where did that meme even come from? You're going to Brazil. Someone over here? Oh, there is. Oh, you have a shotgun. Cool. Goodbye. Okay, if it hadn't been for Yakumo, I'd probably be off a cliff right now. Hello. I wonder what the... And I feel like it sort of started from all the please come to Brazil comments that some streamers and other entertainers would get. I remember, like, Joel making a joke about that, like, please come to Brazil. Like, in his video on Brazilian bootleg Marios. Like, that one that's just like all the All-Star games. Bitch. Oh, I'm starting to swear again. I need to stop. I'm trying to stop swearing so much. Because I don't know. I feel like I just do it too freely. Joel, please come to Brazil. Watch Joel someday actually do a Brazil vlog. I would die laughing if he did that. Like, that would just be so funny. And you know he'd do it. You know he's enough of a madman to do that. Oh, where did you come from? Like, he just goes to Brazil and does a vlog of it. No, I didn't. I need to watch Joel streams more. I've literally only ever tuned into one, and it was his obligatory April Fool's Day Swedish stream. Which, by the way, has... Dag nabbit. Second time. But yeah, I think that, like, the Swedish streams running gag that Joel has is, like, the funniest thing. 10-hour stream where he flew an airliner from Sweden to Brazil. Oh my god. First it was the Desert Bus stream, then that. Joel, please stop being, like, the best. That's incredible. And yet I'm somehow not surprised at all. No chips with your dinner. Riot Breaker. Ooh, no, I think this is a shotgun. Slightly less good in terms of, like, physical damage, but the scaling's better. And it's a shotgun. Like, do I need to explain why I'm going to be using this? That's so good. I feel like Joel is like a top-tier standard streamer where, you know, he doesn't really do anything special for streams, but he does, like, just really good streams. And then you've got Jerma, who just, like, does the most insane stuff he can think of. Never forget that Jerma hosted a carnival stream, and it only went crazier from there. Germa's a god. I love Germa so much. He's a great guy. He's a really good streamer. I actually, while I was working on some commissions once, I just like turned on one of his Binding of Isaac streams and just listened to that for a while.
No harm in being prepared.
All right, let's see what the damage on this is like. Yes, I did. The best part is Twitch announces the hot tub stream category, and the top stream for that day was Germa's. Oh god, I aggroed every single enemy. Oh my god, you're a fast boy. So like you got like all these like, you know, attractive women, and then you've got just Germa with a rubber mask on of like BF Bugleberry. He's wearing the BF Bugleberry mask, and he's just sitting in a bathtub. And he was the top stream, I think. That's peak Germa. That's just absolutely peak Germa. With one stream, he justified that entire category. $30,000 people? I forgot that's how much it was. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm just getting... Oh, okay. Yakumo, what are you doing? Okay, I need to step in here. That is the most Germa thing. Why do people hate hate BF Bugleberry again? I don't get it. I don't get what's so bad about BF Bugleberry. Like, I mean, he's not the best character in the Germa cinematic universe. That spot goes to Glue Man, but okay, this actually kind of sucks. You know what? I'm not even gonna ask. Because that kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it? Okay, that was simultaneously worth it and not at all worth it. Oh, where did you come from? Okay, I gotta back out. I gotta back out. Yakumo just like... Look at him go! Okay, Yakumo, please. That was so close. Oh my god. Well, there goes that. Oh, well, it's not like I really need it for the upcoming boss. The upcoming boss is actually pretty easy, if I remember correctly. And also, I found a missile. I love how I was just watching Yakumo just like keep rolling, keep rolling. I like how you said that like you joined the stream and then that happened. Just like the perfect time. Oh my god. The only streamer worth standing is Germa. No one else. Absolutely no one else. There is no other streamer more deserving of love and support than Germa. Because when it comes to comedy and skits, there is literally no one on this platform who's better than him. The day that I am seen as at least half as good as Germa is the day I will know I have made it. He's just that good. He's a genuine treasure and a blessing to this platform. No. Uh-uh. Well, that went a lot easier than the previous attempt at that confrontation. Okay. Okay, there's got to be a way up there, right? Just don't... Aha! Wait, no, I see. I think. Ow. What was that? He just flung himself into the abyss. Sure, okay,
No harm in being prepared.
Ah, here we go. This is where I need to go. Okay. Oh, you actually didn't die. Okay. Because there was a platform down. Thank you, Yakumo. I like how he literally backflipped off the edge. Like, he shotgunned me like 3 times and then backflipped off the edge. Like, he was done. He was out. He'd done the damage he wanted to do. I almost called Yakumo Germa, by the way. I literally almost called Yakumo Germa, because I've got Germa on the brain. I want to try and get this, rotten missile. Okay, you... Stop that. Okay. Kinda, yeah. I can see where you're coming from. It's actually more of a mix of Dark Souls and God Eater. Because it's made by the people who made God Eater, which is kind of a Monster Hunter style game. It's one of those games, you know. You know how it is. This is 100% a trap. Yep. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm trapped. I'm in trouble. Thank you, Yakumo, very cool. All right. And with that, we can move forward. If we can just figure out where to go. Oh, wait, no. No, I know where I need to go. I had a brain fart. Forgot where I was going. always appreciate games that manage to combine gameplay systems from different games together to create a cohesive experience. Speaking of stuff like that, have you heard about Dreamworld? That looks like such a disaster. It looks so Oh, okay, I almost dashed off the edge. It looks so unfocused. Like, it wants to be everything all at once. It wants to be an MMO where millions of people are active at once. It wants to be, you know, all these different genres combined together. It's so... It's either... Okay, it's either a scam or a project by people who are way overestimating what is actually possible. And I'm inclined to believe the latter based on what I'm seeing. Yang Ya did a really good video covering what's going on with that. It's... Oh boy, it's something, alright. Anyways. Boss fight time. Insatiable despot. Oh, he summoned a minion. Kind of wish these guys would show up as regular enemies somewhere. Because they actually have a unique moveset compared to every other enemy in the game. Like, as in, there's no enemies with the same moveset. It feels like a weird decision. Oh, we knocked him down. I want you to watch this. Look at this animation, right? And now he has an axe. Or a halberd, more specifically, or whatever. Point is, he has a big stick. He took the metal rod that was embedded in his chest, tore it out, and then combined it with his twin blades. Like, you gotta admit, that's pretty cool. Okay! Yakumo, please? Oh boy. Alright, well, I'm on my own. I think I underestimated this boss. Big time. Okay. Okay, back up. And that's me dead. Okay. Whoops. Rip me. Alright, note to self, don't underestimate bosses. Ever. Actually liking this game generally has pretty good bosses, which is nice for a Souls-like, because actually, honestly, Souls-likes kind of tend to have a bit of a reputation for not really having good fights. Like, you get some good ones, sure, but, like, sometimes they just end up being real stinkers. But this game's got some pretty consistently good fights. It doesn't have many that are, like, outstanding, but it has a decent number of good ones. And none of them are, like, gimmicky. They're all just, like, actual straightforward fights, you know? Okay, I need to get rid of this guy. Oh god, this is... Oh, okay, this is a problem. This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. Well, I think that's a dead attempt. Yep. Yep, that's it. Alright, I'm gonna switch to my other weapon for this. The way he just stares at you from the boss arena, that's so intimidating. Nicely done. Nicely done, Yakumo. Oh no. Oh. Aha! Got him! Yes! Okay. Man, this guy's a beast. Oh, I should not have done that. Please. Yakumo! Hell! Why do the minions stay alive after he buffs? Like, what? That seems like an oversight. Oh, boy. Yep, that's a dead attempt. I'm gonna swap up my weapons a bit. This is actually pretty difficult. I don't know what I don't know what in the hell Democracy was on about. This is actually a pretty hard fight. Then again, Democracy is also the guy who said that Monsoon is a bad boss. So, you know, generally we can't really trust his judgment, can we? What happens if I... Sorry about my silence there for a second. I was kind of considering weighing my options a bit here. This fight's actually pretty hard. I might want to switch out for Louis. I think we're going to switch out for Louis. Or Io if she's available yet, or Io. Such a weird name. Like it's simple to pronounce, but you know. I don't think she's available yet. Maybe not.
What is it? Memory echoes. The power you hold. I have found. I will give form because.
Okay. Yeah, she's just saying the same stuff as before, I believe.
I've got a whole new look. Got something to sell?
Alright, let's see what I can sell here. Ooh. Now that has potential, actually. Sell all of those. I don't really need these anymore, so...
Come again soon.
Alright.
I've got new.
Upgrade weapon. Upgrade this. And let's real quick hit the...
Able to read fascinating.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna give us his blood code.
I'm curious to see how you handle it.
Righty, ooh.
The depths are a complex of open spaces, deep the mist that formed in the and the lost. It's only the depths are necessary. This is all we've got for available routes.
All right, so let's hit Town of Sacrifices and see what we get here. You know. And then, you know what, after we beat the Town of Sacrifice, I think we're going to call it a day. I feel like we're going to be here for a while on that boss, and, you know, we've already been going for like almost 3 hours at this stage. Which is a bit obscene. It's a bit much. So, yeah. After we handle Town of Sacrifices, we're calling it a day. I should probably switch up my blood code to something a little more suited to this particular weapon. Yakima. Alright. Let me see. I've got Caster on, which is probably a bad idea. Ooh. Ooh, yes. This sounds really good. Okay. Blast away foes in an area with a shockwave caused by the release of condensed ichor. Yeah, I mostly want to come here because I want to grind a bit, and also there might be some Queen Steel here. I'm not sure. If not, I think I know where we can find some. But we're going to have to go to a completely different area. Jeez Louise, dude! Calm your jets, my guy. Oh, God. Oh god, no, 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 help, 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 help. Like, get out of here. Okay. Got her. Thank goodness. Okay. I wonder what the Town of Sacrifice boss is going to be. Because, like, all of the, like, end bosses of the depths are, like, reskins of earlier bosses. So it might be Butterfly of Delirium. Which, if that's the case... You know, just future-proof a bit there.
Bring it anytime.
Really love the character designs in this game. Ooh, and Master Bloody Impact. I forgot I even had that. You know what? Let's test it out first opportunity we get. Oh, okay. It knocks enemies away. That's going to be really useful for Insatiable Despot, actually. Mostly the first phase with those minions he summons, because they are super aggressive. Like, they do not hold back at all. Okay, Green Iron. Yeah, don't sleep on your gifts. They are incredibly useful, especially if you have the right blood code. Like, you can just wreak absolute house with the right setup. And that's one of the things I really love about this game. In here, Bardish Gifts. Okay. I think that's an enhancement for the I think that's a Bardish that's enhanced to make gifts more effective. That sounds like what it is. All right. Okay, that's the second key for the Town of Sacrifice. Booga Rally.
Bring it anytime.
That's another God Eater reference. God, that's so good. I love that gift so much. This, like, solves my biggest problem. Enemies that are constantly just ganging up on you and stun locking you over and over again. You just pop that off and they'll get off of you. Comes out really quickly, too. Honestly, Yakumo's doing most of the work here, though. All right. Does this work on you? No. Okay. That makes sense. All right. Let's just check over here, make sure there's nothing I missed. There is not. Okay, an enemy dropped an item over there, so let's go grab it. And we are on our way. All right. Last stop is this way. Okay. Give me that. Definitely needed that. And that. Needed a lot more ichor there. Alright. One last fight before we, one last mini-boss fight before the actual boss of the level. Alright, awesome. I really like that defeating a boss in this game will, like, give you your, will give you all your health and health restoration back. Like, that's just really nice. Gotta find the town of sacrifice, third key, and then we can face the boss.
No harm in being prepared.
Aha! Here we go. Alright, let's see if there's any Hermes vestiges around before we continue. Just, you know, do a thorough sweep of the area. Oh, no. Well, we found another one, so that's good at least. You're gonna need to quit Dauntless. Why's that? Also, how's the stream delay out of curiosity? Oh, no! Oh, no! Okay, I just need to bail out on this. Okay, here we go. Yep, Butterfly Delirium. I was gonna be very cross if it was Insatiable Despot. Butterfly, it's literally just Butterfly of Delirium again, okay. Oh, this deals more damage. Right. I think. Either that or it deals about the same amount. Oh. Okay, yeah, no, if you're not enjoying it, then, yeah, no, stop playing it. Don't play a game that makes you mad. Oh! Alright. Nicely done, Yakumo. All right. I think. I think I'm gonna call it a day. Thanks to everyone who showed up. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I certainly did. And I will see you all next time. See ya.